Hi there, I'm Jim Coffey. I design and create Automata in Escondido, California. I'm in my studio. It's the 17th of September 2020, and I'm here to introduce you to Peddler number 1, a product spinning automata. Right now in our life, in the world, COVID-19 seems to be in charge of most everything. In our immediate family, we've not been affected, although every human on the planet is affected in terms of inconvenience and or opportunity. And then on the West Coast right now, we have a lot of fires. Here in Escondido, we have no fires near us, although there has been a fire south of us that's now well under control, and it might even be out by today. But the result of all the fires in California is we have haze in the air and beautiful fire sky sunsets. I don't mean to sound so happy about the fires. I'm sorry that there's so much destruction going on. You know, it's a lot of destruction happening to people and to property, but I think about the animals too. They're losing their homes, they're losing parts of their family, they're losing their own lives, they're losing sources of food and water. Anyway, that's the way the world goes. Peddler number 1 is in a category that I call a product spinner. That is to say, it's designed to display products. It's designed to call attention to products and to increase sales. This automata is 16 inches high. The biped, if he was standing up perfectly straight, would be about 11 inches high. This automata does not have a hand crank. It is only powered by electricity. It has a 110 volt motor in it, 6 watt motor. You simply plug it into the wall. These wood strips, these planks, are randomly myrtle wood, which is a beautiful wood from Oregon, and African mahogany, which is one of the woods that my wife and I use when we make name tags, wooden name tags. The automata is carved from basswood, which is fun. I've had to learn how to carve, and I'm certainly getting better at it every time I do it. I'm still not what I consider to be good, but I'm able to create closer to what it is that I envision. His head is sculpey, formed around a basswood armature. So I make the basswood armature of the approximate shape and size, dimension that I want it to be. And then I coat it with Sculpey and bake it, which hardens it, it cures it, and makes it permanent. And then, of course, the entire biped is painted with acrylic paints. And then I hand wax him. So he's had paste wax applied, and then he's been buffed up. The product display table here is turning counter to this rotation. So it's turning clockwise relative to the counterclockwise motion of the base of the automata. I've just loaded an item onto this product spinning automata. This happens to be a monkey that I'm in the process of animating for a street organ that I'm building. It enables you to see more easily the rate of rotation, and also it demonstrates what a product spinning automata is all about. I don't know if I've mentioned 5.5 pounds. roughly 5.5 pounds. It has an hour meter on it, which is somewhere over right there. This automata has run in its creation and test modes for over 70 hours now. I'm designing these to be able to be turned on in a store in the morning and run all day, be turned off at night, and that they would do that every day for month after month after month. So the concept in my mind of a product spinning automata is an automata that will sit on a countertop or in a display cabinet of a retail establishment or in a dental office or at a convention. There's any number of places where this would be appropriate, where this would sit and display some sort of a product. It would call attention to that product and would increase sales. In my mind, the reason one of these would be rented would be so that someone would increase their sales. As I consider using these, being a retailer, having one of these in my possession, I think frequently of a bakery that we have near us, a really nice little bakery. And I envision this automata sitting in one of their glass display cases with the display platter loaded up with their beautiful pastries. And then it just runs. They turn it on in the morning and it runs, and people go over and they look at it and they watch it and they look at the pastry and they buy more pastries than they would have bought. That's what goes on in my mind. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If you're interested in Peddler number 1, or in something that I could build for you, something that you are imagining that I could create for you, please don't hesitate to contact me. I love doing this kind of work, and people love to see it. So stay healthy. Cheers.